Hey YouTube, ByakuyanXYZ here. And right here we're going to be starting a new Let's Play. It's a Nintendo brand game, as you can see right there. And it's made by the Pokemon Company. And Genius Sonority. So, the game we are going to be Let's Playing here is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for the Nintendo GameCube. That's right, I've been planning on Let's Playing this for a while, and since I've recently suspended Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I suppose I'm going to be recording this in its place. I'll pick back up on Mystery Dungeon once Mega Man is complete, but until then, I'm just going to play this game for you guys. So, we're going to go ahead and start a new game. And since this is a GameCube game, I'm obviously streaming it with my game capture. And, well, that means my commentary is going to be a little bit off and out of sync with the video, but I hope that doesn't affect the overall quality of the viewing experience too much. But since I put in my name, we're going to get with this opening cutscene here. So we have a large ship, and we have a little sailor steering it. Got some helicopters coming in, and what looks like the silhouette. Oh, no, it looks like a Lugia, the legendary from Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Flying Psychic type. You all know Lugia. I mean, come on, it's 6th generation now. Speaking of 6th generation, Pokemon X and Y came out this past Saturday. It's great. Well, not this past Saturday because I'm recording this on Sunday. But the 12th game came out. It's awesome. I've already beaten it because I'm a nerd. But it's a great game. So if you guys are worried about the quality of it, in case you guys haven't bought it yet, I really recommend it. It's an awesome addition to the series. And we're going to start off this Let's Play with a Salamence. And we're going to be fighting a Metagross. Now, you can easily 2-hit KO this Metagross with 2 Earthquakes. But since I like to play competitively, I'm just going to set up a Dragon Dance. Let's see if we can 1-hit KO it now. Yeah, we can. So just one Dragon Dance is all it's going to take to take down this Metagross with an Earthquake. In case you're wondering, that Salamence is able to take 2 Sludge Bombs. The third one would kill it. But unfortunately, that's not really our Pokemon. The battle wasn't real. It was a simulation. So, alright Brandon, this will do for today. Yes, sir, that was a well-played battle. Brandon, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with aplomb. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time that you considered raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? Alright, so now we get to move. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to this room over here with the professor. Hi Brandon, have you finished training? Brandon, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? Hahaha, you don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily. Lily is our character's mother. Oh yes, I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Brandon and Jovi are wonderful kids. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Brandon, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off right this instant. So please, honey, will you go find Jovi for me? Well, Mom, I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say no. don't be so rebellious. Please, will you go find Jovi? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you, I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered off too far, but just in case, check outside too. I'm sorry, Brandon. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do it without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left a PDA in your room. Go check it out. PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure that you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use. I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. So now, what we're gonna have to do is we will have to go to our room and retrieve that PDA that he was talking about. So we're gonna go downstairs. And then we will come on over here. This is our room. It's Brandon's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. Hey, there's something on the desk. So over here, you open this box, there are 3 potions. And you'll come over here, talk to the sparkle thing on the table, and that's what the PDA is. So, now we have an email notification. Alright, so this email's from Crane. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Try out its many features. By the way, Addon was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? Okay, so now we're gonna go back upstairs. We will go to this room here, and this guy down under the table, he looks like he's playing hide and seek. Why, you startled me. Oh hi, it's you, Brandon. It's me, Addon. You're looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but isn't she around anywhere? Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's manor. It's a big weird house southeast of here. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish she'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. Oh, that sucks. Now, for those of you who don't know, but I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, already know, Pokemon XD is based in the setting that is a few years later than the setting in Pokemon Coliseum. So the Shadow Pokemon were already produced and whatnot. Hey Brandon, the lounge is noisy, so I'm going to see what the commotion is about. TV news just came on, so maybe something big happened. Let's go see. We bring you ONBS News. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gaten Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. Wow, a cargo ship carrying Pokemon disappeared without a trace. Is that really possible? I'm finding it a little hard to swallow. So he's gonna walk off. And now we have to go. Now we have to continue going after Jovi. So we can exit out here. If you go over here to the left, you can go up these steps, and you see there's an item box, kind of pretty well hidden back here. There's 2 antidotes inside. But now we go down to Kaminko's house here. Got our snazzy little scooter. There's a Groudon fountain here. Brings back great memories of the Ruby Let's Play. And here we are. This place is pretty creepy. So, Jovi's supposed to be somewhere in here? Wait, who goes there? You must be a burglar. Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin is the name, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Chobin is the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant. Alright, Kamiko A. Chobin would like to battle. And we're just gonna hit it with tackle. It's only level 5. So we're gonna be able to 2-hit KO this. Yeah, honestly, this first battle up against Chobin sucks. Well, it doesn't really suck, but it's really, really easy. You should have no trouble winning this battle. Alright, so we're about to level up already. Our little Eevee right there. Chobin lost. And he lost his classes, and now he's searching for them right in front of his face. We get $150 from the little dwarf. You've made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you're still not going past Chobin. Huh? Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. Ahaha, Chobin wishes you spoke up right away. You're Brandon? Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. And that's Jovi. Right there. Oh, Big Brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Jovi gets it. Big Brother, you got lost, didn't you? No. There's no hiding stuff from Jovi because Jovi knows. This big house is Dr. Kaminko's. Dr. Kaminko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines like they have at the Pokemon HQ lab. You should come in too, Big Brother. Brandon, you are that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard to keeping an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh yes, Brandon, will you have a look at Dr. Kaminko's inventions? You will, yes? Okay, this way please. Follow Chobin. So this place has some pretty cool music. But here we are. Okay, Chobin will now show you the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kaminko. Dr. Kaminko's inventions, it needs to be said, are #1 in the world. Chobin is full of admiration. Oh? Why does Chobin know that they are #1 worldwide? That needs explaining? In the whole wide world, no one but Dr. Kaminko would invent such inventions. Therefore, they are #1 in the world without question. Our Dr. Kaminko, who is verily great, is inventing in that room there. Uh-oh, that girl is at Dr. Kaminko's side again. Chobin hopes she is causing no disturbance. Anyway, let Chobin acquaint you with just some of Dr. Kaminko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR roll. Dr. Kaminko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The unhealthy sandals. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks it's superlative. Incredible, is it not? There's much more than that, too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Chobin gives you permission to use this anytime you like. So, real quick, let's check out the other ones. Dr. Kaminko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The power-draining light bulb. At first glance, it's an ordinary sort of plain light bulb, but it positively gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Keep using this and the electricity bills will grow shockingly, and it won't be easy to find out why. Chobin thinks it is dazzling. Alright, so we'll watch one more. I think there's one more. Dr. Kaminko's... Yep. Dr. Kaminko's inventions, blah blah blah. The superpowered jet vacuum cleaner. Whatever it sucks up, blows out the rear using powerful jet propulsion that shreds dust into fine particles. The more you vacuum, the more your room gets covered in an invisible coat of dust from corner to corner. Chobin thinks this is splendorous. Okay. So, as you can see, Dr. Kaminko's inventions are pretty interesting, but they don't do much of anything good for you. Hi, Big Brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. But yeah, Dr. Kumiko's inventions, they're pretty inefficient. Huh? Are you going home already, big brother? But you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to go home, right? Okay, that's what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. Mimi, let's go home with big brother. And she has a Minoon. So it's gonna hop right up. And Jovi joined the party. Okay, let's move out. Jovi will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. Okay, so we've retrieved the Jovi. We get another email here. Dear Brandon, you appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help with something. Alright, so, what is it? What is it? Email from the professor? He wants you to come home quickly. Jovi's worried about letting you go by yourself, big brother, so Jovi will go home too. Let's go right now. Thanks. Alright, so now we're heading back to the Pokemon HQ lab. Just a moment, guys. I'm just gotta plug something in really quick. Can enjoy the cheery music of the Pokemon HQ lab. Alright, so with that, now I can get back to playing. To turn this light on real quick so I can see. Alright guys, really sorry about that. Just had to do some extra stuff in my room here. But now that we come back, we can see that Lily is now standing out here. Oh hi Mommy, we're back. Oh Jovi, haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No Mommy, you don't understand. Big brother was lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi wasn't there, Jovi bets he'd be crying by now saying he can't go home. Right big brother? Oh my, Jovi, aren't you? You are such a brave and resourceful girl. But that's quite enough for today. Besides, Adon must be tired of waiting for you. Oh my gosh, I was in the middle of hide and seek. Okay, big brother, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Brandon, thanks for finding Jovi for me. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you, Brandon. Go see him right away, please. So that's exactly what we'll do. We'll go in the front door this time. This is much cooler than the side door there. And we are gonna go up to his room to see him. Wow, Professor Crane got shorter and aged faster. Oh Brandon, welcome back. Were you gone far away? Huh? The director, he just went downstairs just a little while ago. Professor Crane did. You didn't bump into him? And apparently he went downstairs, so I guess we're gonna go back down. Just missed him. And there he is in the next room over. So we're gonna go on in here. Hi there, Brandon. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you the snag machine. Has Aiden said anything to you about the snag machine? No. The snag machine is a special device for snagging Pokemon. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now it's finally finished. I'd like to begin testing it immediately. Brandon, will you help us? Nah. Oh, you can't say that, Brandon. You're an excellent battler. I think you'd be perfect for the job. Oh, you're gonna flatter me. Okay, step inside, please. And we're gonna walk on in like we're cool and stuff. I should tell you, the snag machine is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle. But we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers. Brandon, you've heard of Shadow Pokemon, haven't you? They're Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. They're to be pitied. We developed a snag machine to take back such modified shadow Pokemon. Why this machine is needed now I can explain later. But for now I'd like you to test our snag machine. After all, you're the best trainer at this lab. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. The snag machine is inside this case. Try equipping it right away, please. So, we just put it on our arm here, and it looks pretty darn cool. Look at our eyes. Wow, it fits you perfectly. It looks cool too. I'll also add a new feature to your PDA. It's called the Shadow Monitor. It lets you check data on the shadow Pokemon you've encountered. So we got the Shadow Monitor feature, and that is going to be added to the side of our PDA. So now when we turn it on, the Shadow Monitor option will be available. Thank you, Aiden. That's it, Brandon. That's spot on. From here on, it'll be a lot easier to just show you how it works in practice rather than trying to describe it. Let's go upstairs to the Battle Sim System room. Whoops, how silly of me, I almost forgot to give you these. In order to use the snag machine, you need at least one Pokeball. So I'll give you these. And he gives us 5 Pokeballs. Pokeballs aren't used in the Orre region, so we import them from another region. Okay, now we're set. Let's hurry over to the director. Aye! Aye! Well, what's going on? Who are you people? It's terrible, Brandon. Some strange man came barging in and took off with the director. No, jeez. Sorry about that. Had to yawn real quick. Oh, jeez. That guy's dead. Those two are dead. Well, they're not dead. They're just knocked down. Oh, jeez. These guys have weird outfits. They're like spacemen. Will you let go of me? Where do you think you're taking me? Foo foo foo. I'm taking you to your new lab, Professor. What? My new lab? Move it. We don't have time. If you don't want to get hurt, hustle yourself into the car. Hey people, what are you? Alright, so time to be a hero. Run into the scene. How? What is it, punk? You're gonna play hero and try to stop us? I don't show mercy to anyone, not even kids. Spy Naps would like to battle. And there's Professor Crane. Spy Naps sent out Teddy Ursa. And we're gonna send out our Eevee like always. What is that? Brandon, the Aura reader is responding. There's a shadow Pokemon. Hurry, Brandon, hurry. Throw a Pokeball at it. So this is going to be your snagging tutorial of the game. You can't choose any other option other than throwing a Pokeball, and it's a guaranteed capture. However, this obviously isn't going to be the way it is throughout the rest of the game. Alright, so we snagged the Teddy Ursa. What was that? My shadow Pokemon. Was it a snag? And Teddy Ursa joined our party. Kid, what is that machine on your arm? Could it be a snag machine? What the heck is that doing here? That's big news. Come on, move. I need to report this to headquarters, like, now. Alright, so they slam them in the truck. And they're gonna make a getaway, because we're a little kid and we can't chase them in a vehicle. Even though we do have a scooter. But we don't use that kind of common sense to go after them. Wow, they took the professor away. Don't cry, Jovi. I'm sure Professor Crane will be okay. We've contacted the police and the proper authorities about Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. Still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone will again try making shadow Pokemon. His prediction was on the mark. Brandon, the Teddy Ursa you snagged probably isn't the only shadow Pokemon that was made. When the Purified Chamber is completed, we'll be able to save many shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purified Chamber ourselves. Lily, the director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. Purified Chamber project, you got this far not just because Professor Crane was here. We got here because we all worked as a team. Well, having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists is on the line. Let's finish the project as one. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs and check how the data processing is progressing. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna check on that too, because apparently we're all scientists. So we're gonna cut through this side door here. This basic data should be fine now. Keep going with it. Brandon, you came at the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me in Gate and Port? We ordered a special machine part for the Purified Chamber from the parts shop. Gate and Port is due south from here. It's not far, but be careful. Jovi knows the parts shop. It's right next door to Emily's house. Mommy, can Jovi go? Jovi wants to help everyone. Jovi, I appreciate your offer. I know you want to help, but it's an important component. Okay. Jovi, you're a member of the lab staff too. You may go if you take Brandon with you. Dear, would you mind going with Jovi? I don't want to take her, but I guess I have to. Okay, Mommy, Big Brother's Jovi's assistant. You have to listen to Jovi, Big Brother. You, sorry. Alright, careful. Counting on you two. So, we're gonna go back downstairs once again. And the battle sim thing upstairs that we began in, you can use that if you want tutorials on how to battle. Pretty useful if you're rather new. Hey Brandon, Jovi, where are you two off to? Jovi's on an important trip to Gate and Port. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant. Huh? Brandon's your assistant? You must be confident with such a good assistant, Jovi. Anyways, Brandon, could we ask you to hold on to that snack machine and use it? There may be other shadow Pokemon out there. If you spot one, rescue it from the criminals. I'll make approaches to the authorities and other Pokemon to have Pokeballs available for sale at shops. There's more. I wanted to give these to you. And we get Crane Memo 1, 2. Those are all just documents on shadow Pokemon. Those are just telling you more about them. Alright, so here we are at Gate and Port. Wow, Big Brother. Look, it's the sea. The sea, it's so big. Listen, the part shop is over there. Hurry, Big Brother. This way. Hey now, where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry, Jovi, sorry, it wasn't on purpose. And look what you've done. Messed up the happening look of Zook, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. Ugh, sorry doesn't begin to cut it. Huh? You there? Yeah, you punk. You're with this munchkin, aren't you? It looks to me like you're a trainer. You look like you'll be a million times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stomp you flat with my shadow Pokemon. And he has a Zongoose. Pretty badass looking. That's quite enough of that. Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Choose your place and time. Shut it. Hey, meddling senior citizen. Take your preaching to someone who cares, or do you want me to pound you too? Mr. Verich, perhaps I should. Huh? And who do you think you are? So now you're going to play the man and stop me? This gets better by the minute. Let's see you try. Alright, so that Zangoose looks pretty ferocious. So Mystery Man Ardo sent out Alakazam. Level 44. So it's going to use Psychic. And that is going to obviously devastate this level 28 Zangoose here. Shadow Pokemon or not, that just doesn't even come close to mattering. Mystery Man Ardos defeated Thug Zook. Your power, where does it come from? Should I give chase? No, that won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be. Yes, sir. Let us be on our way. Thank you. Oh ho ho, that hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. We did only what had to be done, nothing more. It's so strange how that old man is being escorted by those two grown men. Jovi? Is that you, Jovi? Oh, Emily and Acri. Jovi. So it was you, Jovi, being harassed by that big strange man. Were you okay? Yep, strong people helped us, but Big Brother was there too, so nothing bad happened. Jovi came here on an important visit. Big Brother's Jovi's assistant today. Oh, so you must be Jovi's brother Brandon. I'm glad we finally met. I'm Emily. Hi, Jovi's big brother. Jovi's been on a very nice friend to my daughter. That elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Verich. He comes here by boat with his two assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me shivers. I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try to imagine a story around it. Anyways, be careful in this town. There are a lot of rough customers about. Emily, we should be going. Okay, bye-bye, Jovi. Yep, see you, Emily. Such strange hair all over this game. But we're supposed to go to the part shop. But really quick, let's take a look at that Teddy Ursa we snagged. We don't know what nature it is because it's still a Shadow Pokemon. We don't know the OT or the ID number, anything like that. And the door to its heart is tightly shut, so its heart gauge is full. We'll get into what that is later. And its moves are Shadow Blast and Shadow Mist. Now, moves like Shadow Blitz are super effective against any type, and they're not very effective against other Shadow type or other Shadow Pokemon. So, we're just gonna go to the part shop here. Also, let's take a look at our Eevee. Bold nature, so that is going to... Oh, what? Obtained from Brandon's dad. We do have a father. Oh my goodness. But I don't know who it is, so it doesn't matter. But we have a bold nature here, so that's going to raise defense and hinder physical attack. So... Hi, did you want something here? The shopkeeper's out right now. He said something about having to go out to Dr. Kamin, what was it now? Well, the doctor's manor is where he went. He said his grandson Per will be back from repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a sale or anything. I have no clue what to do. I suppose it doesn't matter though. It's really quiet here. I'm getting awfully bored, really. If you'd like, how about you help me while some time away? I've got a tale to tell you that you may find interesting. When I was younger, I sailed all the world seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon in the world, the one that I found to be most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds of Pokemon you see, or if you're living in the days of the 6th generation, which I'm pretty sure all of you are, that number has increased to 8. So, while I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are the key to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you say that you're raising an Eevee? What a fortuitous coincidence. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. Now, we get the choice of these 5 items. We get the choice of the Water Stone, Thunderstone, Firestone, Moon Shard, and Sun Shard. Now, this is where we choose what we want our Eevee to evolve into. So, the Water Stone will evolve it into Vaporeon, the water type. Has water absorb, changes water into HP. So any water type attacks that hit it won't affect it at all. Instead, it'll heal it. And Jolteon, the electric type, has the electric type move counterpart ability. And Flareon, the fire type, has Flash Fire, which powers it up if it's hit by fire. So instead of recovering HP, it'll just power it up. And then the Moon Shard here evolves Eevee into Umbreon, the dark type Pokemon with Synchronizes ability, which means if Umbreon gets poisoned, the enemy gets poisoned, sleep, same with all those. And the Sun Shard evolves it into the Psychic type Espeon, which has the same ability as before. And as you can see with these Moon Shard and Sun Shard, this little box comes that says when Brennan has the Moon Shard and the Eevee is sufficiently friendly, it will evolve upon leveling up. So, I think I will go with I'll go with Jolteon. That Thunderstone will make an Eevee evolve into the Pokemon Jolteon. It's easy to make your Eevee evolve with the Thunderstone. All you have to do is use it. Would you like to have the Thunderstone? Yes, we will. Fine, you can have the Thunderstone, just like your Eevee, it's invaluable. And we got the Thunderstone. You're so lucky, big brother. Joby wants something too. Too bad you don't have an Eevee, you little loser. But without further ado, I'm just gonna use Thunderstone on the Eevee. What? Eevee is evolving! Big surprise. Alright. So Eevee is now going to turn from Eevee into Jolteon, the electric type Pokemon. Congratulations, your Eevee evolved into Jolteon. So, good stuff. Jolteon's going to be pretty wicked fast. And a pretty decent special attacker as well. As you can see, its speed went way up and special attack from that. If you want to go back and compare the stats, you can see the difference. I don't quite remember what they were though. Pretty sure they were all in the teens, but regardless, they're going to change depending on what Pokemon you evolve it into. Umbreon's going to have more defensive stats, and Vaporeon will have more HP and a bit more defense, and Espeon will have more speed and special attack just like Jolteon, and I'm not really sure what Flareon's stats would change to be. Man, Grandpa should be so lucky to have a caring grandson like me looking after him. Alright, so now we return to the parts shop, and we're going to talk to Pear. Sorry we were out. A machine part you said, right? So now he's gonna get it out of this vault-like item. Or thing. Here it is, here it is. This is it, here you go. And we got the machine part. It's a rare item, that machine part. It took a while to get the order in. How's your director, Professor Crane, doing? And we explain what's been happening. Huh? The HQ Lab's director was abducted by some goons with shadow Pokemon. I've been through something like that before, but who would have thought it'd happen again? I hope the lab director is found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. Now, all we have to do next is return to the lab. But before I forget, I want to come over here, because there's some things that if you don't come over here, you might miss. There's a good chance you'll miss them. During most of my playthroughs of this game, I honestly did miss them. So, I'm just going to come in over here. There's an item box here, and you'll get 3 Pokeballs. So, now I'm gonna turn these again. This guy over here. Aye, welcome, youngster. No words need to be spoken, no questions need to be asked. We shall battle, yes? Yes. Aye, good answer. A battle with a feisty lad is one to be savored. Let's go. Casual guy Kyle would like to battle. He's gonna send out Tailo and Ladybot. Now, the reason why you don't really want to miss this fight is because in this battle, this trainer has a shadow Pokemon. The shadow Pokemon is Ladybot. Now, I don't recommend this Pokemon to be used on your team at all. It's terrible, but you're going to want to snag all the Pokemon, obviously. So we're just going to weaken it and try to snag it. As you can see, the shadow moves are super effective, and once again, that's that. Take out the Tailo easily. A little level 6 Tailo. So now there's the level 11 for Jolteon, and we're gonna just attack and weaken this Ladybot right down to low HP. Shadow Shed, not sure what that really does. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at it. Don't really need to weaken it anymore because Ladybot is not very hard to capture. So we're just gonna throw a Snag Ball now. Got it. Alright, so we defeated casual guy Kyle. Got $330 for winning. Ladybug joined the party. Too bad. I guess I lost that one. That machine you have on your arm, it's quite the get-up. The way the lights pulse and all, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second there that you'd taken my Pokemon. Well, about that. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. So, just gonna run away before he becomes smart. What's in here? I've lived in Gatenport for many years, but I've never seen a cruiser that grand or luxurious. That cruiser looks capable of sailing anywhere in the world. I would surely love to sail on it. Well, obviously not, because it disappeared. It's obviously not as cracked up as you think it is. And I believe there's one more trainer somewhere we can fight with a shadow Pokemon around here. Let's see. Is that person here? No. About right here. We are not having too much luck finding this other trainer. Okay, now I think I know where it is. So, now we're gonna enter the building there. Can we use the elevator? Yeah. Cool stuff. So we're gonna go right up to the top here. Yes, no. As you can see in the background there, that's gate and port down there. You see the island in the distance out at sea? It's always obscured by clouds. If only those clouds weren't there, we would get gorgeous sunsets at dusk. You there, you look like a trainer to me. Somebody gave me a wickedly tough Pokemon. I'll test it out on you. So, this is the trainer I was looking for. And for some reason, we teleport all the way down to the bottom, back down to gate and port to battle. So, bodybuilder Kalen sent out a Zubat and a Poochyena as I dropped my GameCube controller on the floor. And the shadow Pokemon in this battle is Poochyena. So, just like we did with Ladybug, we're gonna do our best to snag this Pokemon too. Now, the one thing that I've never really been able to figure out is if Shadow moves do ×4 damage to Pokemon of 2 types, like Zubat's Flying Poison, but I'm really unsure as to what the damage multiplier is, if it's just normal ×2 super effective, or if it's even stronger against dual types. Never really been able to figure it out, and I guess it doesn't matter too much, but just curiosity, I guess. So, we are gonna throw a Pokeball at it, and if that fails, we're just gonna hit it with another tackle, but hopefully we just catch it on our first try. Alright, so let's see. We have 1 shake, 2. So that's good stuff. Poochyena joined our party. Blah 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 blah. What was that all about? I joined that organization because they said they'd give me a strong Pokemon, something that's not like the usual ones. What was it? Well, what was so tough about that? I was conned. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. So, anyways, guys, in this episode we began our newest Let's Play of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We snagged our first 3 Shadow Pokemon. We have Teddiursa, Ladybug, and Poochyena here. And we also evolved our Eevee into Jolteon, the electric type Pokemon. And in the next episode, we will return to the Pokemon HQ lab and deliver the machine part back to Lily. So, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think. And if you want to see more videos from me in the future, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.